Hello, beautifuls of the feed. It's me, Benji. Hey, how you doing, Earth Angels? I'm gonna be doing a reading for you, and just before I do, let me put on some 3D glasses. I found these like at my old house, and honestly, these TVs don't exist anymore. But what a reminiscent kind of thing. I think I'm actually gonna throw them out, but I thought it'd be a little bit silly. um, we're gonna dive straight in, get some reading going, see what comes out for the Earth Angels today. So the first card here is manifestation. It's like you have all the tools in front of you to manifest your deepest desires. I kind of love that. I was not expecting this card to come out first, but we have manifestation taking place. There is this sense of energy happening at the moment, and it's giving me like the number 33, or like, yeah, 33 is coming through. So that's very much like spirit is here, like basically giving you messages, which I think is really beautiful. We have the hermit here, so manifestation is taking place within this place of the hermit mode. So there's a lot of soul searching going on right now for you. There's a lot of like beautiful energy actually surrounding you. You're like leveling up in the spiritual. You're very much trusting in the universe right now. You're going with the flow. You're taking a leap of faith into the unknown, and it's really giving the sense of like your manifestations are coming. You're currently in this situation, and I feel like like these manifestations is something that you've been working on for a while, and then it's basically just trust in the universe. I feel like this is a beautiful reading in itself, like three cards, past, present, future. It's kind of what I'm getting from this. We are going to look more into this present and future situation. Obviously, this is part of it, so let's just kind of look into the layers that are coming through here today. Um, so I just want to get a couple more cards. Is that the Wheel of Fortune? And the Wheel of Fortune. We have four Age of Arcanas in a row. This is really interesting. The Fool and then the Wheel of Fortune. There is like good luck coming. I feel like this is like an end of the cycle taking place. There's something that's happened. Like I feel like maybe you've been transmuting some energy. You've been doing something today that has really solidified 222. It's really solidified this fate or destiny thing that's in motion, or something that's going on here. Like I don't think like a lot of these readings that I do on my channel, I don't think any of them are not authentic truth. I really do believe that I read the cards and I get the feelings and the energy that I get from the reading. So if there was someone to be manipulating the situation or anything like that, then I'm basically just giving the authentic truth from their point of view. But at the same time, I don't believe that. I believe that there is one reading. I don't know why I'm saying this. It just gives me the sense of Wheel of Fortune. There was one reading I did yesterday, and it cut off itself. Like my phone overheated. Like a whole lot of stuff went wrong. So that's the only time, and then maybe in the past there's been one other time that it did that. That I really do believe that there has been proper influence in my readings. Um, but it was more like I was just saying authentic truth, and it cut me off halfway through, and like my phone overheated and it wasn't hot or anything. But anyway, with the Wheel of Fortune here is really giving that sense of like there is this cycle that is basically flipping the switch. Like this is a big cycle. I do believe it's probably got something to do with the alchemy sides of things. I'm getting served a lot of alchemy content lately, but I also already kind of know about this alchemy stuff. Um, because like in the recent past, I went down the road of like a lot of alchemical things. So I just like interestingly enough think that there is this sense of like looking at the past. Right now, it's all about looking at the past, and you really got to let go of that. The past, and like these situations from the past. Like this is basically like a like what is that thing I saw it the other day? It's like three names. There's like I don't know them, but it's to do with the alchemical like triangle thing, and it's like basically like each process is like the first one is like the dark night of the soul, the second one is almost like doing a lot of clearing away of like healing and stuff. I think, and then the third one is really like burning away everything that no longer serves you. So right now, I feel like there is is it Rabido or something, or it's something like that. It's giving me the sense of like this is definitely like an alchemical kind of vibe. There's alchemy, and it's not the alchemy of like gold and all that kind of stuff, but it is similar. I don't really know anything about that stuff, but I do know that that's kind of what's happening. It's the O3 of the O3 of 2025. So O303, there's a portal. And this 0303 portal is very significant. It's basically creating space to show people their true selves, like a mirror reflection. So this mirror reflection is probably coming in, like there's probably a lot of divine counterparts coming in, there's probably a lot of karmic situations coming in, there's probably a lot of things happening. So it gives me the sense of like you guys are still kind of thinking about the past a little bit, but you're like slicing through it. Like slicing through all these illusions, you're like someone's over here being like, hey, from the past, and you're just like cut off. And then this person over here is like, hey, and they're from the past as well, and you're like cut off. So it's kind of giving me that vibe. um, and yeah, so we have this one here. This is what giving me that sense of being cut off. Like I feel like you're being rigid about it. You're being very, very precise, and you're not allowing certain energies into your energy right now because I feel like what's going on. I feel like energetically you probably know what's going on. We have the King of Wands, which is giving me that exact thing. If you look in the back there, it has that, the snake or the lizard that's eating its own tail. This is kind of the representation of what's going on right now. This is like a cycle in the background. That's kind of what it gives me. There's a cycle that just repeats itself. It's the fractal design of the universe. And we're at a certain energy point where you can break free from these cycles, essentially, and you can be the creator of your own destiny. Okay, you're literally the creator. It just gives me that. So what you're doing is really beautiful right now, so congratulations. So we do have the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is giving me that sense of moving away from things that are no longer serving you. So we've already kind of gone over that one. You're releasing things, you're sacrificing releasing things, you're doing a lot of inward searching. And I think your intuition is starting to improve, or it's starting to heighten. So I think over this process, there are things that are starting to happen, like, like it's just like magical. That's kind of what I'm getting from this. It's a very magical feeling from the High Priestess today. Like this sense of slipping away from duality and moving to unity. And I feel like there's a lot of pondering going on, and the Hangman is really just giving that sense of sacrifice and releasing, a lot of things, a lot of energy. Today's a day for transmutation. Wherever you are in the world, at least it's 0303 right now in New Zealand. We get it first before everyone else in the world. But I think a lot of this stuff lines up with the Northern Hemisphere, so it probably is whenever that is. I don't keep up with the Northern Hemisphere stuff. I normally do things like a day before just to be like sure about it, or do it twice. But we do get that sense of like there is something taking place here, and it's very significant. Pretty much everything that you're probably seeing like on the TV, or just anything, you're probably not even watching TV at this point. But it gives me the sense of like the things that you are seeing are to do with these cycles, and a lot of the connections that you're seeing are basically like connections that are maybe not good or healthy, or there is this sense of like, yeah, it's like a lot of connections are trying to stop other connections from like going through this process, or you're really stepping through this portal, locking people in for another few thousand years or however long it is. I feel like it happens all the time though. Like it just gives me the sense of like these processes happen a lot. And I think I'm just more in tune with it now. So let me know what you think down below about like this alchemy thing. It's literally happening. Like I did watch a little video about it, but I just didn't. I'm not repeating anything from the video because I don't do that. It just gives me that sense of like 0303. It's what it is. And there are like 3 portals, and I feel like there's maybe for me I've stepped through 2 of them, and I'm at the third one. It's giving me the sense that I really want to step through this third one. So we do have the Page of Cups coming in. So the Page of Cups is giving that sense of like some sort of gift, or there's some sort of message coming in for you. Whether it's from spirit or it's from like a natural person, which I'm getting it's more from like a natural person. This gift seems to be like something filled with love. So that's kind of beautiful. I love that. Like a message of love, like genuine, unconditional, just like pouring their heart out love. That's kind of what I'm getting from it. I feel like you're currently maybe sitting this position or situation where you're thinking about things. This is not like the past one. Like the past one here is really giving me that sense of like being a little bit broken and thinking about that stuff. But this one here is like thinking about, things. just thinking in general, doing a lot of, you know, internalization and reflection. That's kind of what I'm getting from it. So this is more for like after this, thinking about the past. So it does seem like there is going to be some sort of energy coming in here, because this is a different energy also from this one up here. So yeah, a message of love, beautiful, gotta love that. And it's hard work. So you're hard at work. We have the Eight of Pentacles coming out. So this is really interesting with this one, because I feel like this message of love is going to come in because of the hard work that you're putting in or something. It's almost like there is someone that's been waiting, just waiting, just waiting. Maybe like just waiting, right? That's what I'm getting. Waiting for you to get to a certain point, maybe, or there's just something here. Like this person doesn't feel like they're coming in, but they're definitely there waiting. And it's bringing a lot of emotional fulfillment. So this energy here is in a place of pondering and they're working. I'm getting a sense of like you're also pondering and working. This is very reflected, like reflected energy. There could be possibly emotional fulfillment, right? Like this seems like it's actually happening. You know, I've been saying that a lot lately, and I do think this is happening. I feel like there is something here, like with all the illusions and everything going around, and like getting to at least a point where you got to cut everything off. It's like, what if something comes back in and it's really meant for you? I think that's what this is about. It's giving me that sense of like when you cut everything off from you and you just move forward with your life and you level up, then what is meant for you will come to you. So emotional satisfaction seems to be something like that, and also the Ace of Pentacles. So there is a sense of like being given some money or something monetary or some sort of offer. There is something here that's coming through. It's going to really provide you with like the most emotional satisfaction. You know, like it gives me that sense of like, it's giving me the sense of like, with me as an example, for you it could be anything else. uh, I have like a dream. We all have dreams. I'm not going to share it fully, but if like some company came in and just offered me like $1 million and was like, "Here's $1 million, um, show us what you got. You can start like a little division label or something, and you can run it." Like I would totally be into that. But anyway, like at the end of the day, that's just kind of like a dream. But it gives me that emotional satisfaction. You know, like it's really interesting. That's such a huge thing. But at the end of the day, it just gives me there is something good coming in. It's going to be emotionally satisfactory. And also this message of love. So I feel like there is a person coming into your space and they're extremely hard working. Okay, they have a high standard of skill and talent, and um, they're currently just kind of like sitting or standing, and while they're doing work and they're thinking about you and they can't stop thinking about you. I just saw 1313. All right, so we have the Ace of Wands. So they're coming in to, yeah, interesting. That seems like they're going to be moving in very quickly. Giving like a creative opportunity. So we're getting monetary opportunity, and we're getting, you know, like a creative opportunity to be able to express yourself. And it seems like it's moving very quickly. This is all going to bring you extreme emotional satisfaction, which is actually beautiful. We have the Ace of Cups. Holy moly, these are the aces. The ace, ace, ace. Oh, okay. So we're straight up getting money, abundance in money, abundance in creation, and a new relationship, a new connection that seems to be like the cups full. It seems to be, you know, really speaking to money. It's giving me the sense of like there is a lot going on here. This person is so sorted, like they're pretty much like in a place where like they don't need anything, and the one thing they need is this. So I'm getting that same energy from like the reading earlier today, but there's been a lot that's shifted and changed since I did the reading earlier. It seems like this energy has somewhat moved forward a little bit, and I think they're feeling your energy, and I think you feel their energy. So it's definitely like a telepathic thing. Like maybe you're gonna get like a little bit of goosebumps or something. you know, when they're thinking about you or when you think about them, they might feel the same things, or that, you know, maybe there's been like a little bit of stomach turning, like maybe there's anxiety feelings, maybe the other person's feeling anxiety and then you're feeling like twisted in your stomach. It's just giving me like those vibes. And we do have this sense of thinking about the future. So this card is really giving me the sense of like, I feel like you're in a place of like, is this an illusion? Like, is this real? Is this really happening? Like, is this really happening? Like, please tell me, is it really happening? You know, like, it really gives me that, you know, almost fretting, like, almost angst is coming out, like, this sense of doom. It's like, is it really happening or am I being driven crazy? You know, it gives me that sense. But I really get the sense of, like, this situation is real. Okay, and it's all to do with you ending this karmic cycle, this very long term karmic cycle, by trusting in the universe and really trusting, you know, really trusting. So the Two of Wands gives a sense of traveling. Either you're going to travel or they're going to travel, thinking of traveling. So if you don't feel like you're going to be traveling or thinking of traveling, then maybe this person is going to be moving towards you. Maybe they have to fly overseas. Maybe they have to like fly from another country, which doesn't give me the sense of like it's that big of a deal for this person, because I feel like they have everything anyway, like they could do whatever they wanted. That's what I get from this. The Judgment card is coming out, so there is this sense of like leveling up. So I'm getting the 0303 portal, you know, like basically the alchemy portal. Um, and I feel like once this is kind of like there's some bound feeling here, being bound by the swords. This is the first lot of swords, isn't it? Oh, we had the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords is almost like being bound by the swords, bound by the past, bound by some past energies here that really need to like get the heck out. It's giving me that sense of like there are still past energies here that are trying to keep you in place. And the Page of Swords back up there gives me that sense of um, yeah, I don't think these two cards, the Page of Swords and the Eight of Swords down here, I don't think they really relate that much. I feel like the Page of Swords is giving me that rigid, kind of like slicing away illusions. But that could also make sense, like being a little bit bound because you're in this more rigid kind of place instead of like a flowing place. But you are coming to a flowing pace, at least for this, like the person that is, you know, in the happy surprise and coming in with the happy surprise. There's a lot of flow taking place. This bound feeling could possibly be from, you know, you, the person that. This is for two people, so it's just interesting. I feel like there was an energy for you at the top here, and then it came out like the happy surprise, and then there's someone else's energy. So you're in this place of like evolving and leveling up. This person is also leveling up, and I do believe that they just currently need to. What do they need to do currently? Okay, so they need to like ultimately. I just feel like there's some offers or there's something here. They need to offer you something. They need to come in and offer you what it is that they want to offer you. That's kind of what I'm getting from this card, but we also have the Strength, so it's actually telling me a lot of story right now. There is this judgment point here where I think you're leveling up. So the first half of this reading is for the Earth Angel, and the second half is for this mystery energy that's coming through. The Strength card is really coming out here, so have no fear and just go for it. You know, just take a risk. Like the Fool up here, it's really showing you that you should just take a leap of faith. Um, the Judgment card for you is giving that sense of like being, you know, seeing if you're like ready, or seeing if this is something that you truly really desire, and like the universe is just kind of waiting on you to really make that decision which way you're gonna go. You're obviously feeling currently bound. So yeah, we have the Knight of Swords. Whoa, they wanted to fly away like crazy chaotic tornado. The Knight of Swords gives me the sense of like this person's gonna take action. They're gonna take action and they're gonna come in like very rigid. It's giving a very rigid feeling, but I feel like this could be them. The energy feels like it's very like very like defensive, or it's giving me that sense of like they just don't know. You know, like it just gives me the sense of like maybe the people that are have been around them has created this like weird layer of energy that like would make it seem like they're like too rigid. But I feel like this is just a protection because they're probably surrounded by people that are, you know, maybe just after something that's trying to use them. This expansion is coming, so the Three of Wands, I kind of love that. So moving very quickly into expanding. So yeah, this person's definitely going to be moving towards you. They're thinking about it pretty deeply. Um, what else is going to come out? Let's just get one or two more cards because this is a big reading. The Lovers. Yeah, so they have a choice to make. This is really interesting. It's all about choices at the moment. I don't think a lot of, like, there is a lot of time to make the choice because you know, once this energetic portal shifts and stuff, then it's kind of closing the portal, and then there's like, you know, you make that choice later on down the road. Like I think maybe there is that possibility, but I feel like it's really good right now. The energy, for some reason, it's to do with the planets and everything. It's just a really good time to make a change and to make choices, and really, you know, go into the hermit mode and find yourself. So we do have the Ace of Swords. So this actually makes sense. It's basically be clear, be strong, be decisive, be mentally clear, and you know, wear your crown on this sword that's coming out. Like the universe is giving you this. You know, the universe is handing you this crown on a sword. And I feel like this card normally gives me the sense of like someone's coming for your crown, but I feel like the universe is handing your crown to this person. And basically, I got 20. I did not. I saw 21, 21, but it's not 21, 21. That's so interesting. My eyes are playing tricks on me. So yeah, the Ace of Swords is giving me the sense of like the universe is giving you an opportunity, so you should take it. You have a choice though, obviously, but that's kind of what I'm getting from that card today. You know, this crown that you're looking at, like this person with a crown, is really just giving that sense of the universe is like giving you this. The Three of Swords is coming out, which is really interesting, and the Ten of Wands. So it's giving me the sense of this person that wants to come in and is being given this crown and like being given this sword to like have mental clarity and stuff. It's just kind of like overwhelming them as such. You say overwhelming them, but then all of a sudden the like emotional stability comes through. So maybe what I'm getting from this is that maybe they've seen you be hurt. Maybe they understand that like you're easily hurt or something. You They want to hurt you. They don't want to hurt you. I'm getting they don't want to hurt you. I feel like maybe they've hurt people before. With the Ten of Wands, there's a lot of wands down there, and I feel like yeah, it's to do with the past. So this could be very fresh for this person. Um, and then I feel like they're definitely coming to this place of emotional stability. So whatever's going on here, it's really interesting. The King of Cups is showing a lot of emotional stability, you know, rising above and being in your truth. Queen of Swords. Okay, we're going to end it there. Queen of Swords energy right here. And this is kind of what I was getting through this whole reading is that take action, be honest and truthful, just be yourself. And, you know, 23, take a leap of faith and really just close out these old cycles. And if you're really looking at something new, which what I'm getting from here is there is this happy surprise. It's like a message. There's a message of love wanting to come in. You know, it brings a lot. And then it's almost like bringing the sense of like maybe you, the Earth Angel, gonna get offered some travel or something. I don't know. But like we have a lot going on here. There's a lot of energy coming through, but it's specifically only two people's energies. I'm not getting any other energy from it. So if this is for you, let me know. I'm not afraid of you. I'm just gonna do the Twin Flame Ascension, even though I feel like, you know, I feel like this stuff makes me go insane sometimes. But let's just grab a couple of these and see what's happening between these two people. What is going on here, please? And I would like the ultimate Queen of Swords truth, so anything that comes out here will be the ultimate truth, hopefully. So let's see what like is going to come out. Divine creativity, receiving cosmic intelligence, and we have the Chosen One, 1/1, fast track to ascension. Oh, hey. Queen, divine feminine. Okay. So I'm getting that like the person that this is for, like specifically on my channel, is probably divine feminine energy, whether you're a man or a woman. Interesting. We have Voyager's Journey, Past Life Healing. Yeah, right? Like, I'm getting that from the beginning. Like, you've done this past life healing. You are completing this past life healing, which is beautiful. And that's very much one of my specialties on my channel is, I don't know why, but I know why now. I know why I was called into past life stuff. What do we have now? One with Self. Yeah, that's definitely coming through here. Blossoming. We have 8888 on here as well, and 1010. That's kind of cool. So blossoming, really coming into oneself. So I feel like the divine feminine here is healing their past lives and also starting to be more one with themselves and blossoming like my shirt, right? Like it's like blossoming like a flower. Speak your truth, express yourself. Queen of Swords, yes, Queen. Okay, so speak your truth. Whoever this is for, this is 88 as well. So we have 888888. That's intense. It's 3 lots of 88s. I feel like that's a good sign. But this one here is really giving that sense of like speak from your heart, because we're getting the green color on there, which is like the heart chakra color. So definitely speak from your heart. Like I was saying before, for the person that wants to come in, just take a leap of faith, and just be honest, speak your truth, and really just like understand that, like, come from the heart, okay? Don't come from like a place of money or you do know what I mean? Like, I feel like it just gives me that sense of like, come from a place of authenticity, and I feel like this is really what's going to be the best option of coming into this other energy, this Earth Angel's energy, okay? I do believe that this person possibly could be Earth Angel, could be an Earth Angel, or could be on a journey of that, whether they know it or not. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. We do have integration, so multi-dimensional healing, which makes sense, in Macabre activation. There is a lot of stuff going on here, ground, shield, and protect. So I would just say that there's like the portal that's taking place right now. Do some transmutation, ground yourself, put up some energetic shields, do some energy work around your home, and really protect your energy right now, because right now is like a perfect time for maybe bad influences to come in, bad energy to come in and like knock you off your journey, like your Voyager's journey. You don't want that to happen, because I can imagine you want to move forward. We have the heal, abandonment, time to forgive. So this one's really interesting. I feel like this has got something to do with past life connections, and also maybe it just stems into the current life. So abandonment ultimately is like when someone, turns on you, or it's this like, it's this interesting feeling, right? And I don't think abandonment's real. My nose is getting itchy. I don't think abandonment's real, because like there is a sense of like being one with everyone for me, at least at this point. Like I feel one with the universe. So when I say abandonment's not real, like it's really not. It's like a construct of trauma in your mind, and once you like heal this, and once you forgive the person or forgive the energy that abandon you, it really gives the sense of being able to move forward and being able to blossom. So we do have that one. And the bottom here says surrender. And then the next one is take me home, pathway to love. 1111. Rebirth, personal freedom unleashed. So I'm just going to go with those ones. Open your heart, set loving boundaries. Like it really is just kind of like coming through on that, the dark night of the soul. You embrace it. Take me home, pathway to love, 1111. I feel like embrace this darkness. It's like embrace whatever's going on at the moment. Feel the energy. Do all the things you need to do. Embrace the hermit mode. Embrace the shadow work. Embrace this moment of the dark night of the soul that's going on right now. As much as I'm going through the dark night of the soul at the moment, I felt the need, and Metatron said that it was fine for me to do a reading while this was all taking place. So, I took the opportunity to do so, because this is just something that I love doing. I love providing the information and guidance for whoever sees it. We do have 77 rebirth. So after this surrender, like dark night of the soul, it seems like this is like the true pathway to true love. I was definitely questioning last night if I even deserved love in my life, which makes me want to cry every time I say it. But I understand now, and I've come to grips with the fact that I love myself, and the universe loves me, and I do deserve love because I already am loved. Um, love is such a beautiful thing, but in the physical, love is something that's so difficult to come across because you got to find someone that's like in tune with your energy and like on the same wavelength as you, and it's like it's really intense. So that whole like take me home thing is basically like, you got to really, your home is like here. You are the home. Like take me home. You are the home of you. So you got to learn to love this. So I looked in the mirror today and I was like, so we meet again. It's so funny. And I'm like, why do you want to look at me? I went through like a whole moment. So I took someone's advice. Someone said they did a mirror meditation. Yeah, I just roasted myself for a while and then said, don't worry, it's okay, I love you. Like I do. And then I told myself that I had pretty eyes and that, it doesn't matter if I'm chubby, you're still cute. Anything. Basically, all the things that people have told me before, I told to myself, and I left the bathroom standing in the mirror, like staring at it, and I just like, I felt so much better about myself. Like, because I didn't need someone else to tell me those things, I told them to myself. So, I just want to thank the universe for that lesson, and like I'm just very grateful for whatever's going on at the moment, and I hope everybody is too. But obviously, after this like loving yourself thing, where you can finally figure out how to do that, then you can rebirth, and your personal freedom becomes unlocked. So this is definitely giving me the vibes of like some sort of soul connections coming in. I feel like you're really leveling up in the world, in the spiritual world, the alchemy world. It seems like you are a true alchemist. Since this magician card came out first, like I would say that you are the true alchemist. Like you are a proper, full fledged alchemical genius, whether you know it or not. And yeah, it just gives me that sense of like being able to really fall into energies and transmute. Like you're a master transmuter. You can literally do magic, like without even trying. So it's really beautiful today. I'm gonna leave it at that. So I hope you all enjoyed this video today. How many times have I said that? I actually need to do a couple more cards. So let's just do some of these channeling cards to finish off with. Alright. 32, 32. Alrighty, so we have fractal, we have patterns repeat until you shift, recognize the cycle and evolve. So there definitely is a cycle here. So is the cycle of like this new love coming in? I don't know. I'm just getting the sense of like when there is an old one leaving, there's a new one coming in. When, excuse me, when does the cycle ever end? Like, do you ever get love in the physical? Like I feel like you probably do. It's just, I've seen it before, but then again, you see people in love and it's like, are they having a nice time behind the scenes? It's giving me a really interesting feeling here. The rain, it's raining outside right now, so the renewal is here, so something's already happening, and I feel like there is a renewal energy coming from the rain. Like something big's already happened, like something big has happened, like some sort of tower moment, something is really being just like put into chaos or into ruins from like the tower moment. Excuse me. I feel like it's a confirmation. So it's giving me that sense of evolving though. Like you're recognizing the patterns up here. I really do think this situation down the bottom here is very genuine. I'm not getting anything karmic about this, but at the end of the day, it's really up to spirit to let the information out, and it gives me that sense of like this is a realistic situation, at least for now. Whereas you recognize the fractal patterns here, you manifested, you're the magician, you have used the hermit mode, and you've trusted in the universe to break free of the karmic cycles. So ultimately, I really think that this is recognizing it, and you're basically recognizing the karmic cycles right here, slicing through the illusions and understanding it. You're becoming the King of Wands. You become very speedy at everything. So it's really coming through. But the renewal is here. Let the past be washed away. Okay, the rain. Wow, the rain is really here. I'm gonna stand in the rain after this. Gonna be like, wash it away. It's gonna be so good. We have emanate. You were never created to be small. Let the essence of the divine radiate through you. We have singularity. All paths lead to this moment. Embrace the oneness of all. Yeah, I love that. The singularity is happening right now. That would make sense. This 0303 portal is a singularity. That's kind of what I'm getting. Anyway, people were talking about the singularity was coming, but like no one ever like kind of talked about it after that. And it's like, when is it? But there was like an AI singularity. I really think that like there is some sort of energetic singularity happening right now. I love that word. All right, we have root. Ground yourself in truth. Your foundation is unshakable. 35. And we have Inferno. A powerful transformation is here. Embrace the fire within. Okay, so that's, wow, that's really giving me the sense of like the alchemical fire, like burning away anything that literally does not serve you anymore and letting it burn away. Like, not literally. This is like a spiritual thing. And it's really allowing those things to go into like an alchemical pot or a cup inside of you. And you're like tipping it out, but you're more like burning everything inside of it so like it doesn't affect you anymore for the rest of the life. I don't really know how to go into that more, but that's what it's giving me. It's like got something to do with this energetic shift, and the transformation is here, and you're basically burning away those old things, you know, figuratively, metaphorically, not in reality, but maybe you could be burning something from the past, you know, because that makes sense too. Like if you got old pictures or old like old clothes from someone, or you know, like just any belongings from your exes. I just really feel like now's a good time to do something like that. You know, burn it or just throw it away, get rid of it. It really seems like there is this whole thing about removing, you know, these things from your life so that you're completely free from any of it. And we have Surge. A wave of passion fills your path. Move forward boldly. Alright, I think that's a positive note to leave this video on. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in another one tomorrow. Take care, everybody, and yeah, see you on the other side of the portal, hopefully. Alright, love you all. Lots of healing light from me to you, and I'll see you in another one. Bye-bye. Love you.